It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. To see what is right and not do it is the one of courage. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. By three methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. When anger rises, think of the consequences. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. When we see men of worth, we should think of equaling them. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. When you see a good person, think of becoming like her, him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. The essence of knowledge is having it to apply it, not having it to confess your ignorance. The superior man is distressed by the limitations of his ability. He is not distressed by the fact that men do not recognize the ability that he has. You cannot open a book without learning something. To see and listen to the wicked is already the beginning of wickedness. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. Respect yourself and others will respect you. A lion chased me up a tree and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. The superior man, when resting in safety, does not forget that danger may come. When in a state of security, he does not forget the possibility of ruin. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. Forget injuries, never forget kindnesses. Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of men. The funniest people are the saddest ones. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. He who will not economize will have to agonize. If we don't know life, how can we know death? Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. Isn't it a pleasure to study and practice what you have learned? They must often change who would be constant in happiness or wisdom. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. A superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his actions. If you look into your own heart and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? Study the past if you would define the future. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. To see the right and not to do it is cowardice. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. He who excels in study can follow an official career. The object of the superior man is truth. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. Fine words and an insinuating appearance are seldom associated with true virtue. Have no friends not equal to yourself. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. When we see persons of worth, we should think of equaling them. When we see persons of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. Worry not that no one knows you. Seek to be worth knowing. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools.